What are you doing? Hey, Belinda. Can you hear me? Hi there. Hi there. Can you see me, Belinda? Okay.
Yes, I can.
So you're sharing the deck?
Unless you want to, it's up to you.
I mean, it doesn't matter. Just want to make sure.
Yeah, I've got it up, so I'm good.
Okay. Thank you.
You are very welcome. Are you having any luck with your with the wine event? Are you getting more people?
We have
Uh-oh.
71 registrations, but more is good.
Okay. I thought you were talking, sorry, I'm plugging in my laptop. I thought you were talking about you thought you were gonna have like 200 or something?
Yeah,
Or
yeah, that's the target. So that's why I'm like, it's okay. It's
Got it.
yeah. Yeah, we'll be good if we can get more, but
Yeah.
we're trying our best to market as much as we can. So
Yeah.
right now.
Understood. I think it's time I got to actually buy myself a new personal computer. I've had this thing for almost 10 years.
I know.
It's like I don't do a whole lot on it because I use my work computer, but yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Pretty good. Doing well.
Thanks for joining.
Yes, thank
Yeah,
you.
I'm excited.
See what time it is.
Yeah. It's nice outside today. It's sunny. I didn't get out, but it's sunny, windy.
Mm,
Windy, yeah.
yeah, it is really nice. I wish it was like 70 degrees like it was last week. The temperature just dropped so drastically. It even snowed yesterday here in St. Joseph, so it's so unpredictable.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm in Brooklyn and it snowed. Crazy.
Yeah, there was slight snow, but I was watching this video this morning somebody shared, and it was so windy in New York that people were like not able to walk straight.
Wow.
Yeah, I think at that point you can stay home, right? You can work from home instead of
I think that's the best part, right?
Yeah.
Lisa, do you want me to keep the new member welcome slide up, or do you want me to go to the second slide that, or I guess we can wait till 6
Yeah, we
o'clock.
can wait for until
Yeah.
6 and then move to the next
Yep.
slide, Belinda.
Yep. Yep.
Thank you.
You are very welcome.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining. We're giving everyone a few more minutes to join, and then we'll get started. Thank you. Hey, Jessica. Thanks for turning on the camera.
Hi.
We're giving everyone a few more minutes to gather. We'll get started around 6 o'clock.
Hey.
Hello, good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Hello.
We'll get started in a minute. Hang in there. We have 14 so far. Hello, everyone. Good evening. Hope you all are doing great this evening. It's sunny outside, but a little bit windy and colder than last week, though. It's Michigan. You never know how things change from morning to evening, right? So thank you all for joining today and welcome. Hey, Belinda, can you slide to the next slide, please? So welcome, everyone. Please introduce yourself in the chat window while we are talking, and you can share your name, your company, and why did you join MCWT? And if you're not a member yet but planning to join and want to know more, please share why you are thinking of joining MCWT, and we'll get the momentum going if you can share that. And then we'll get started with the agenda. Keep it going in the chat. I see folks typing in, so thank you for sharing ahead of the time. Any comments, Belinda? I know I don't see any more info popping in the chat, so let's give a few more minutes to see if we can read out some voice here. Hey, Mira, good to know you're not a member but looking to join. Yeah, we'll provide you all the information that we can, and if you have additional questions, feel free to reach out to us. And good to know that would like to network and have some great friends here. I would say we did develop some great friendships along the way as we work through these committees. That's one way to network and build those relationships for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Hey, Sharon from DTE.
Woo-hoo.
Thanks for joining.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, we all want to develop our skills, right? And one of the things that I have been working on is building network. So how do I build my network? Because I'm an introvert and it's hard for me to, get out and speak to people generally. So this is one of the ways I am working to develop my skills in networking. So thank you for sharing that. Keep coming. Thank you so much for sharing. Heidi L, welcome. Alberta, thank you for joining. And you get to see a lot of inspiring women along the way. So thank you. So Belinda, go ahead.
I just welcome Lavinia. That's all.
All right,
Try to help you out a
Florina.
little bit, but I'll shut up now.
All right. So do you want to go into the agenda, Belinda? keep it coming, so we all can share with each other who we are and what is our why and why did we join MCWT. So again, here is the agenda for today's event, and we will start with introductions of who we are, MCWT, and the membership committee itself, and a brief overview of what MCWT is about and what's our mission and vision. And then we'll go into a speaker spotlight. We have a couple great speakers from the advisory board of MCWT and my colleagues from Blue Cross Blue Shield of Michigan, and ways to engage, how each of you can engage with MCWT in the future, as or from now on, as you choose to. We will provide more information on that. And then as part of the closing remarks, we want to make sure we provide, call to action as well as spotlight on some of our upcoming events that you may be interested to join, and can plan ahead to join those events. So that's our agenda tonight. All right, let me introduce myself. I'm Rajita Murray. I'm the director at Blue Cross Blue Shield of Michigan. It's an insurance company. I'm sure majority of you know what Blue Cross Blue Shield of Michigan is for. And I am a passionate IT director leading some of the initiatives that support our business teams. And I led inclusion and diversity networks at Blue Cross Blue Shield of Michigan to share regional as well as cultural information of Asian Pacific region. I was a co-chair for Asian Pacific region for a few years, as well as I volunteered for a number of years with this ERG. And Blue Cross Blue Shield is big into diversity, inclusion, and diversity, and I'm glad I'm part of the committee that I was close to Asian Pacific, and I'm sorry. Go ahead. Sorry, couldn't hear you. Is there a question? All right, let's continue. I'm a member of MCWT since 2021, I would say, and I'm actively being part of this membership committee for last couple of years. As Belinda, in the past meeting said she was a fly on the wall, and I'm like that. I was like that for a couple of years, and since I had my kids were in high school, middle school, I was more volunteering in science Olympiads, I would say, rather than MCWTs or, other technology related organizations. So once my older one went into college, I was like, okay, now I have time to focus more on, what I really wanted to do and where I can give back. And that's when I started engaging myself more in MCWT and other technology organizations where I can give back. Now, my why is I want to give back to the community that I belong to, which is a community being a woman and then community of technology, and grow future female technologists. Also, being a mother of two girls, I would like to support the mission of MCWT, where it supports girls and women in technology. And as Oprah Winfrey said, true philanthropy comes from living from the heart of yourself and giving what you have been given. So here I am to give back to the community that I belong to. That's my why. Thank you. And here is our mighty membership committee team. And I'll introduce them. Here is our membership committee director, Candy Wilkerson. She works for Corewell Health. And you've heard Belinda here. Belinda is one of our committee members as well from Iron Mountain. Myself, Rajita Murray, I'm part of the committee. Anupa Nielsen, as well as Anne Logan, Kerry Whitman, and Elise Leddy. These are part of the membership team, and without these members and many more, this meeting would not have been possible. So thank you for all your contributions to each and every one of you. Thank you. And moving into MCWT, what is MCWT and what's our mission and vision? Michigan Council of Women in Technology is a nonprofit 501c organization with a laser focus on Michigan to strengthen the number of women in technology. And as you see, our mission is making Michigan #1 state for girls and women in technology. And Aspire making Michigan #1 in technology. Why is it important for us, for MCWT? Because there is a significant, women is significantly under represented in technology industry, as many of you know. So that's one of the goals, MCWT is striving towards. All right. So here are some 2023 numbers at a glance, and the total members are 1,743 with over 500 strong volunteers, like, all of us, that delivered around 79 quality experiences with the program growth of around 29%. MCWT is supported by partners. Without partners, I know there is, that's a huge support for any organization. MCWT has supported by 133 partners, with 41 of them newly added in 2023. And there are advisory board members from 47 of these companies, partner companies, I would say, and launched multiple new programs for career women with the engagement increase of around 14%. And MCWT's total revenue is 1.67 million, and it has served around 5,174 people across Michigan, I would say, girls, women, and men being our allies. So thank you, everyone who are part of this mission. All right. So how do we do that, right? So MCWT has a goal and mission and vision, but how do we achieve it? So this is the life cycle approach, a unique life cycle approach, I would say, for programming, starting with K through 8 and high school as well as college. These programs is where it sparks students' technology interest through robotics, website design competitions. There are virtual camps and many more like that. MCWT partners with Girl Scouts to provide one-day program called Girls Rocket, with hands-on activity to earn technology badges. And along with that, there are multiple, as I said. Camp Infinity is our summer camp, a week-long interactive program that brings girls to learn about robotics and website design, and also hear from industry leaders. And there are other programs that middle school and high school girls can attend, and offers high school girls learning scholarships as well as internship programs, as you see on this slide. Girls Get It Connection Summit is designed for high school girls to explore world of technology and skills to pursue their career paths. So they will learn from this event more on what skills to pursue in order to get ahead on their career paths. And Girls Get It Connection Summit, that's the one that I was just talking about. And late in high school, as you see on this, there is, moving into college as well. They can apply for scholarships that are offered if they are going to a Michigan colleges. And they can not only apply for scholarship, but also, as you see, there is a mentoring programs and internship programs with the partners partner companies that we work with. And those are some of the programs that they can leverage. And through these programs, MCWT gives away over $1 million in scholarship every year. So those are from K through almost through college. And now, as part of this life cycle, women who are entering into this workforce and progressing through early to mid to late career, they continue to learn and engage with each other through multiple programs that are offered through e-learning, professional development events, networking, and mentoring sessions as well. And MCWT offers like Executive Connection Summit for thought leaders. And there's so many mentoring programs like ConnectNet, Ignite, and coaching opportunities for career women. Giving back happens throughout the life cycle, I would say. As you see, there is retirement, in here where there's volunteers who come back and once they retire and then give back to the community. They return back to, some of them return back to the summer camps as counselors. And many of the past presidents participate in, come back and participate in all of these committees that we serve within the MCWT. And as MCWT's success is measured by education, engagement, and empowerment. And this is the full life cycle of, from K through 8 all the way through retirement, where, we all learn, grow, and contribute as well as volunteer. We get and give back. So there are so many ways to engage with MCWT and leverage value. As you see, as I said before, there's 144 partners, I would say, on the page that we saw earlier. So here are all the 2023 partners, and we have several levels of partnership engagement. And we cannot bring all of these programs that MCWT brings to us as members without having the support of the partners that you're seeing on this slide. As you see, there's Diamond Elite Plus members. There are 3 of them, Dow, Ford, and Whirlpool. And there is Diamond Elite memberships, Apexon, Blue Cross Blue Shield of Michigan, Deloitte, Flagstar, Stellantis, Tech Mahindra. And there are multiple tiers like Diamond, Emerald, and there's one more page of, I don't want to go through the whole list, but again, as you see, there are a ton of partners, and these great support system and community would like to see many more of these to support MCWT in the future. So those are all our partners. And going into the speaker spotlight today, I'm so excited to introduce 2 speakers, both from Blue Cross Blue Shield of Michigan today, and both are both are on the advisory committee of MCWT. And let me introduce Vanette Hill. So Vanette has been with Blue Cross Blue Shield of Michigan for 23 years and has nearly 30 years of leadership experience. And her career journey within Blue Cross includes multiple roles, as you see: customer service rep, call center supervisor, operations trainer, IT project delivery, and her current role as IT manager. And I know from my experience working with Vanette, she introduced this Connections mentoring program, which was a great success, I would say, with multiple cohorts going through the mentoring program. That was, that was great. Thank you, Vanette, for bringing that. And then she's a co-lead of IT diversity, equity, and inclusion work stream for employee retention and development and advancement. Welcome, Vanette, and thank you. Take it from here. Vanette, are you on? Can't hear you. If you're speaking on mute.
I don't see Vanette on here. Maybe she got held up. She may have gotten held up. Do we want to go to Amy?
I am checking if is Amy on. Amy. I don't see Amy either.
I don't either. Oh no, we've had no shows. That's okay, y'all.
Yeah, I don't see Amy as well.
No problemo.
All right.
So Rajitha, you just want us to take it from here?
Yes, Belinda, if you can take it from here, that'll be great. And as I shared my why, Belinda will continue sharing her why, and then we'll go from there. Thank you all.
You're all right, all. Hi, I'm Belinda Poupard. And as you can see by my slide, this is how my mind works as well. It's a little bit of a mess and I'm all over the place. I'm the Director of Global IT Infrastructure for Iron Mountain Data Centers. And basically I am, as Rajitha said, I am the MCWT membership, new member welcome committee. Just a little bit about me. I've a little over 28 years in IT. I have a master's in organizational development, and I am CISSP designated. I've worked in my current role for about 3 years, and I absolutely love the culture of Iron Mountain Data Centers. Basically, one of the big things on why I'm here is this little quote. I've got a bunch of little quotes on the side there. If they don't bring you a seat at the table, bring a folding chair. And Shirley Chisholm, she was the first African-American woman elected to Congress. And she made this statement, and I've always been very, I thought about that. And I always wanted to, in my speeches or just talking to people, I always kind of, hey, if they're not giving you a chair, bring one. And then I was attending some type of leadership program, and Jane Bolin was speaking at this leadership program. And the really neat thing that I took away from this is I took it word for word, and apologies, I'm going to be reading this word for word, but the idea isn't just to win a seat at the table, but to build our own tables. As women continue to make great strides toward equality, both in society and in the corporate world, we shouldn't just keep asking for inclusion. Our goal should be to blaze our own trails, to start our own businesses, to create our own opportunities, and to make a difference, to build our own tables, and remind other women they have that power to do so as well. That kind of changed my whole thing. Is I just don't want a seat. I want a whole new table. I want that mahogany. And that, I just wanted to share that with you, that we have to be in charge of ourselves. We have to be that voice. I have a shirt in one of those pictures. It's empowered women, empower women. If you have the ability to empower, someone else, do it. Just a kind word, just to let let them know that, you know what, you got my support. I also, I'm part of the Women's ERG and DEI teams at Iron Mountain Data Centers. And my big thing how do I want to say it? My focus for those is to basically use my voice when others can't find theirs, and then walk the talk. We have so many people that talk and talk and talk, and then you don't see them actually walking that talk. So I try to walk the talk. I live inclusively. I try to live inclusively. You always find those things where you're like, oh, I probably should have done that better or something like that. And I'm always improving. So that's something that I always want to keep on just the front of my mind, is to live inclusively. And then I'm a huge yoga fan, and I practice yoga and meditation, if not every day, every other day. And my big thing is to lift our warrior goddesses up. Every one of you is a warrior goddess, and every one of you has the power to be what you want to be. So, that's my why. So why should you become a member? Well, this community, as Rajitha mentioned in the previous new member welcomes, I've mentioned I was a fly on the wall for years. And when I say years, I would probably be hitting my 15th or 16th year of MCWT if I would have joined when I started being that fly on the wall. But I sat there and I listened and I didn't speak up. And about 2.5 years ago, I really started getting involved in the ERGs at Iron Mountain. I really wanted to make a difference, and I knew sitting in the corner or being that fly on the wall wasn't doing that. I was taking away a lot for myself, but I wasn't helping others, and that's what I decided. I'm going to mentor. I'm going to get involved, and I'm going to help. So I hope something like that will, I guess, ring the bell for you. This community, there's the networking. So many of you, when you were introducing yourselves, talked about the mentoring or the networking, sorry, and, to develop your career. This is the place to do that. These women and men, we have so many great male allies. Once you start talking to them, it's just like you've known them for years. It's not one of those things where you feel awkward because you don't know somebody. They know you. They have that empathy, and it's a wonderful organization. The volunteer opportunities that you have I want to say the volunteer opportunities, the opportunity to help with those types of volunteer events. Sorry, my brain wasn't there. There's so many things that you can do. There's a vast array of the types of volunteer opportunities that actually kind of fall into those leadership development skills. And taking on, being a co-chair, taking on, like a new member welcome, like Rajitha and I have, just organizing something, calling people up and just saying, hey, would you like to be a member? Or even just helping out with our Girls Can Hack, IT Girls Rock, all of those types of events. Just, we can't get enough people to help with that. So just to let you know. And then, kind of what goes with the networking and the mentoring is the valuable contacts and introduction to industry leaders. So it's not just, hey, we just talk amongst ourselves. We introduce you. We provide that channel to, expand your network outside of MCWT, outside of your focus, your domain, and kind of enlighten new paths that you may be able to explore on down the road. Why invest? And when I say invest, that is why invest your time. Our time is so valuable. It's more valuable than money. And if you have that passion and you've seen the underrepresentation, you've been part of that underrepresentation, you've seen others treated differently, that's why you should invest. That's why you should either volunteer. That's why you should become a member. You're giving back. You're going to grow. The more you learn or you help others, you grow more. The more you grow. The friendship in the community, it's I know I kind of went on about that before, but it is an actual, it's almost like a tribe. I know if I need something, I can reach out to Rajitha and she would have my back. I know if I needed something, I could reach out to Candy. She would have my back. I have Amy, who was going to talk tonight. She basically volunteered to talk because we were running low on speakers. So these people want to see every woman, every man succeed that is in this organization. So how do you do this? Well, you engage. I was that fly in the wall. I didn't engage, and I wasn't getting that fulfillment. I wasn't getting that community feel. Once I engaged, they, welcomed me with open arms, and I learned something every time I attend an MCWT event. As a member, we have those Connect Next sessions. We have virtual lunch and learn events. We provide, job postings. The job market out there right now is pretty scary. And with the networking and the channels that being a member of this organization can open up for you, you have the ability to be one of the first to know when there are job openings in the state of Michigan. You also, maybe you want to mentor, maybe, when we say giving back, I've done my time. I'm ready to, sit on the back porch with, sipping my pina colada and just kind of, relaxing, but I still want to give back. You know what? You can mentor. Or if you need mentoring, or you think, I just got this one thing, I don't know why I'm always having difficulty maybe with speaking like this, or something of that nature. We have mentors that can help with that. The MCWT LinkedIn group, again, more networking, more mentoring, those channels that we provide, and the one-off events. So I'll go through some of those after the slide, but we've got some really cool things, and you feel really good when you attend and you help out, and then it's just a really good, warm feeling. Now, we also, we welcome with open arms partners. So basically, if you or your company is looking to partner up with a DEI initiative, or any of the inclusive programs that are going on right now, you can find and hire top female talent. You build your brand awareness, and you can sponsor an event, or a program, or just even a fundraiser, and your name, your brand is now connected to, hey, I'm going to help empower women, and we recognize that this needs to be done, and we're here for them. So, become an ambassador. If you don't want to become a member, some partner up, or just be a volunteer. You can do that as well. So here's one of the things. So I mentioned our male allies. One of our male ally programs is Together for Tech. And, just as it says here, men committed to supporting women in tech. And the really neat thing about this is I attended my very first one back in February, and it was a Red Wings event. My husband and I are huge Red Wing fans, and I can tell you, I went into it going, I'm here for the Red Wings. I'll listen to this spiel and everything, and being part of this, this organization. Like, I'm just here for the Red Wings. I could have sat and listened to the speakers. I could have sat and just conversed with the people attending all night. It was just an awesome event. It was very intimate. It was very small, but it was that one-on-one connection that I made with the speakers, with the male allies. There were a lot of male allies there, just understanding where they're coming from, with daughters, nieces, granddaughters, wives, and girlfriends. So if you know of someone who, hey, has always had your back, bring this up to them. Come on. All right, so I kind of got ahead of myself when I started talking about volunteering before, but so another way to participate or get involved, engaging, is volunteering. You don't have to be a member to volunteer. We welcome everybody. you could be a career coach. You can help people trying to break into the technology world. You can help with marketing and communications. We're always looking to get our word out, our brand out. The K-12 initiatives, Rajitha mentioned that earlier about some of the programs that we have, and the foundation operations. So we provide those scholarships and looking for those universities that want to partner with us. Again, you can just volunteer. You don't even have to become a member. We would like you to be a member, I'll be honest with you, but we're looking for volunteers too. So here's what we got for upcoming events. I don't know, Rajitha, I should have asked you if you wanted to kind of promote this one. This is near and dear to Rajitha's heart. Do you want to kind of promote this one?
Oh yeah, sure. Why not?
Go for it.
So this is our 2020, this is our first wine tasting event, and it's a partnership event between MCWT and T200. T200 being another women technology leaders organization that's a global organization partnering with MCWT, which is again the mission and vision of both of these organizations aligned. So they are working to bring this wine tasting event. It's a fundraising event that's happening on April 6th to share more information on how you can support for MCWT as well as T200. And this is going to happen in downtown Detroit. It's a new place. The venue is brand new, I believe. It's called the Norwood. And if you are interested, there is a link here that you can register and then join us to get more information on, what T200 and, MCWT is doing.
Thanks, Rajitha. We have an Ann Arbor meetup. So any of you within the Ann Arbor area is Empower Women in Tech. So if you're looking for just someone to engage with, that you just want to bounce, maybe you just, maybe you're just looking for like-minded people, or, someone who could be participating or assisting in MCWT. Hey, what do you think about it? Get a one-on-one, view or review of us. But the big thing is, they're doing this meetup. It's going to be, which, anytime there's a brewery around, I am very interested, but it's at Holmes Brewery, and it is in Ann Arbor. The event is no cost. Bring a friend, bring anyone you want. And, you get to meet a lot of great people, and hopefully, you'll find something that speaks to you. So sorry for the eye chart here. But in May 14th, we have a 2024 Executive Connection Summit. So at these summits, they're pretty awesome. And when I speak about the ability of having channels or some type of connection with executives around Michigan and getting to know them personally, or just meeting them. These are the things you want to go to, these executive connection summits. It's at the Suburban Collection Showplace. They have a lot of great speakers. A lot of, again, male allies, volunteers, members, and then we have our partners that are speaking as well. And it's just a really nice way to get to know somebody and just hear from some great leaders. All right, here we go with the educating girls in robotics, coding, and more. So Girls Rock IT, this is an awesome program for girls on the West Side right now. We are, I'm pretty sure we are planning to expand this as of right now. I don't know the dates, so West Side is like, oh yeah. East Side, I think that's coming in mid Michigan. It should be coming. I don't have the dates yet, but when we do have them, they'll be on our website. Girls Get IT Day, that's coming up in April. And it's, just again, there's so many challenges, and I face this challenge with my granddaughter. My granddaughter's 11. Yeah, sorry, that sounded horrible. I should know that. My granddaughter's 11, and I've been trying to get her into IT as long as she has, been able to say her first word. I bought her robot games, coding games. And I don't code. I'm in the whole other side of the IT gig, but I'm just having a really hard time getting her to understand IT is for girls too, even though she sees grandma doing it and grandma enjoying it. She just has a really hard time getting past that bias that these girls are given as soon as they hit a certain grade, and all the other girls start talking, and so these types of events, these types of, or what do I want to say, days or camps really help with, I think, number one, self-esteem, that the girls do understand, hey, I can do this, and it doesn't have to be a boy who does this stuff. As well as I think it helps with not even the self-esteem, but being able to be comfortable in their own, I guess it's the same thing, being comfortable in their own shoes, in their own skin, and being able to tell their friends, no, I like doing this, or this is why I like this. And I feel that these camps and these events are the key to getting more girls interested in IT, as well as, building careers within IT. Camp Affinity, again, Rajitha brought that up, I think, very, very quickly when she was talking about some of the K through 12 events that we have, or programs that we have. These are statewide. And if you want to know where they could be, I know we've got one coming up, I think at Davenport. I don't know. I think there's one coming up in Davenport area, or Davenport College. And we've got quite a few more. I just don't have the details on those. Again, all of this is on our webpage. So please take a look at it.
Hey, Belinda, sorry to interrupt. Amy
You are
joined
right.
us, and
Awesome.
when we can go back, I mean, if you can introduce Amy quickly, and then we can jump onto that, and then that'll
Yeah,
be great. Thank
sure.
you.
Sure. As long, yeah, that's awesome. Let me go back. Hi, Amy.
How's everybody?
Good. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, my apologies for being late, but I'll describe a little bit why when I get a chance to say a few words.
You know what? This is why we're here. It's all good. Everybody, I just want to introduce Amy Kraus. She is a MCWT. She is on the MCWT advisory board, and basically she's been in healthcare for quite a long time, and she's been with Blue Cross Blue Shield for 12 years, looks like, and is currently the IT director in IT. Amy, take it away.
Hi, everybody. So I get a few moments to spend with you to talk to you about my experience and why I'm glad you took time out of your evening to join us here in today's session and to prepare you for a really great experience with MCWT. The reason I'm late is we were actually, Blue Cross Blue Shield Michigan was at Central Michigan University, which is 2 hours away. So I was driving as fast as I could to get back home. And the reason why is they were having an ERP simulation competition. And at those events, Blue Cross Blue Shield Michigan recruits to see if anyone is, the best and brightest students at Central Michigan may be interested in joining us. Well, I do want to lead off with that because it's very timely for this session. Part of the reason why I'm involved with MCWT is that women just do not understand the opportunity that's available in IT. And when we began to ask all the girls, and mind you, there were not a lot of girls at the competition, I would have to say it was more like 80-20, 80% men, 20% girls. And when we approached them to see, are you interested in a position? Are you looking for anything in IT? Many of them said, nope. I'm a marketing major. I'm a finance major. I don't, there's nothing for me in IT. And I said, oh no, you are wrong, right? And so I myself have a finance undergrad, a marketing MBA, and here I am in IT, coordinating work across mergers and acquisitions for our corporate areas. Yes, there is a future in IT for women. And part of my objective of being involved is to open people's eyes to the possibilities in IT. Clearly, all the girls that I asked today had no idea. So you bet I was starting to lay the groundwork for all these girls today. But that's just one reason. Another reason is I do believe that our youth need to see it to believe it. Because if they don't see women doing the jobs, they won't know what opportunity lies out there ahead of them for them to take advantage of. And I really want as many people to broaden our reach, to give exposure to the roles in IT, and to make girls excited, right, about the possibilities. I can tell you that your adventure and your journey with MCWT is all in your own hands. You can make it what you want it to be, but if you let it, it will open your doors to so many things. One is the joy you will see at 9-year-olds and 10-year-olds designing websites and having aspirations to do whatever they can with robots and to make them dance. It is fascinating to see the happiness that they have when they do that. And if you choose, you can have that opportunity with MCWT. The second thing is you will meet the best and brightest leaders across IT, across the industry in Michigan, and hopefully externally beyond that. We'll see, right? But first of all, in Michigan. And I myself have had a chance to meet many CIOs, past CIOs, and leaders at all levels, being an MCWT advisory board member, and you can too. And with that, they're so approachable. They will not only talk about the best in IT, but they also talk about the challenges of then going home like us right now, right? When we log off, getting dinner ready, managing your family, then going back and doing email is very therapeutic, right? And so whenever I talk to women at these gatherings, I get tips and tricks about how do they manage the stress? How do they cope with work? How do they manage their team when, right, they're very obstinate and they won't do anything that you ask? It's a really great place to build that network and to also make your personal contribution to women in tech. So I welcome you. I know that you're going to make a great contribution to MCWT. And again, so many opportunities are here for you. It's just what you make of your adventure here with us. So just wanted to spend a few minutes to tell you about my experiences. I'm sure you'll enjoy it too.
Thank you so much, Amy. That was awesome.
Thank you.
All right, we're just gonna, whoop, I'm getting way out of the line here. It's all good. Call to action. Every one of our new member welcomes, we have a call to action. Basically engage, volunteer. We are looking for so many volunteers. We are looking for people to help with these new member welcomes. We're helping for membership drive, or we're looking for people to help with membership drives. With any of these programs that we're putting on, it takes a lot of people to organize, manage, and ensure that these events go off without a hitch. So please, if you think I don't have time to volunteer, I bet we can find something for you that even if you had a little bit of time, even an hour a week or hour a month, we could find something and it would be a huge benefit for everybody. Empower, network, get involved. Again, whether you volunteer, whether you become a member, tell people about MCWT, attend an event. You could just do that. Educate. Again, the leadership programs that MCWT put on are second to none. I have been part of one of them, and I still to this day stay in touch with all of the wonderful women that were in that leadership event with me. They care, and it's like how Amy said, it's you kind of pick up things on, hey, you know, this always happens to me at work, or this is what happens. How do you deal with that? Or you just, and you don't even have to share if you didn't want to. You just listen. And all these women have great ideas. All of these women are here to help you and support you. A reminder, Connect Neck forums. That's an easy way. Lunch and Learns. Just log on while you're chomping down on your sandwich or whatever. You don't have to be on camera. We like you on camera, but you don't have to be on camera. The Executive Connection Summit, as I mentioned, an awesome place to really network with the top leaders of Michigan companies. Ignite, another great one. Elevate, another great one. Women in Cyber, and the Leadership Clinic. So that was the leadership program that I mentioned that I went to a couple of years ago. And that's what kind of turned the light on in my head on I need to get more involved. All right. Does anybody have any questions or comments? If you want to know more about some of those opportunities that we've thrown out there, those missions, as we call them, pop something in chat, and we will make sure that we reach out to you, and we, you know, get you connected with who you want, you know, who you need to be connected to do the, you know, do what you want to do. And you know what, if you get to something and you say, you know what, I really don't care for this as much, but I want to try that. You know what, let us know, because that's fine. If you want to just, you know, one size doesn't fit all. If you want to try on hats and see which mission fits you and your passion, you know, let's do it. And let's make sure that we find that right fit. All right. If anyone has any questions or concerns, you can raise a hand or comments. If not, we will hit our raffle time. We're going to give away a gift card tonight.
Hey, Belinda, there are a
$25.
couple of questions in the chat. One is, will this presentation be shared for all info and links?
This will be shared with people who signed up for this event. It is not shared publicly. So
Okay.
now what you do with that link is up to you. If you have someone there, like, I'd really like you to see this presentation, you know, you can do that. But yeah, we do not do it publicly, but you will get a link.
And the other question is, I want to learn more about women in cyber as well. There are a few folks who are interested in learning women in cyber. So how can they get more information?
Awesome. We will get your name, and we will get you in contact with the mission lead for Women in Cyber. So can we take, I'm sorry, I'm not a frequent user of Teams. Can we like take the chat and
I'm making notes, Belinda.
Oh, awesome.
I'll take care of that.
Thank you so much. All right. Interested. Oh, supporting our kids as well as networking activities. So yes, we will definitely get you in touch with our K through 12 event or mission lead, and get you, you know, talking with her. All right. Speaking opportunities. Ooh, nice, Diane. All right. I like it. Awesome. Mentoring. Yes, I love it. Thank you all so much. This is great. So while people are putting that in there, as I mentioned, a lot of these things can be found on the mcwt.org website. But we will make sure and connect with you after this for people who have specifically said, I want to know more about this or that. If you could, how do you become a member? We will get you in the right place to become a member. What I need everyone to do now, if you're interested in, a free $25 gift certificate, Amazon gift card, put your date of birth without the year, the month and the day in chat. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to pull up the birthday generator app. I love apps. And we will pick a winner. Woohoo! I love this. We have engaged people. I love it. All right. Let's calm down a little bit. Going once, going twice. I'm going to generate it right now. There we go. I'm going to share this tab so everybody knows what I'm doing. All righty. Generate 418. Who's the closest? I see 421. Is there one closer than 421? Well, Lavinia, I think, and am I saying your name right?
Yes, it's Lavinia.
Lavinia, okay, beautiful name. All right.
Thank you.
I will be reaching out to you outside of this and getting your mailing. Wonder if I could just do an e-card. Maybe I just do an e-card. I'll do it that way. And I'll just send it to your email address. Sound good?
Awesome. Thank you. I never win anything, so I'm super happy that I won something today. Yeah.
All right. That's awesome. All right. And again, I just want to thank you all. As I mentioned before, all of our time is precious, and all of our time is well, I don't know why that just went that way. All of our time is worth more than money. And thank you for spending it with us. I don't know why my slideshow keeps closing, but that's okay. Thank you for spending it with us, and we will get back with each and every one of you. So if you have any questions or anything, Rajitha and I both will have our email addresses on the email that we send like a thank you to you. Please don't hesitate to reach out. We're here for you. All right. Thank you all. Have a wonderful evening.
Thank you. It
Thanks
was
for
nice to
coming.
meet
Thank
everyone.
you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Bye, everyone.